Paradise Report is recorded in front of a live stadium audience. As such, the use of industrial language is not uncommon. If you're listening in the company of wee innocent ears, turn off now and listen back later. Although, let's face it, half of them could teach us a thing or two about swearing.
Here we go again. We're on the road again. We're on the road again. We're on our way to paradise.
Hail hail and welcome to Paradise Report number 12. This week, Celtic rounded off their Champions League qualifying campaign with the home leg against Helsingborg. 2-0 up from the away leg, the boys were looking good but still had to finish the job. Not to give too much away, but listen out for me moaning about the tannoy round and the celebrations at the end. Following that, it was the final SPL game before another international break. Hibernian had been the last team to take points from Celtic Park back in October 2011, and they were returning for the top of the table clash to try and do it all again. Hope you enjoy it. Good evening from Celtic Park. It's just under an hour to kick off in our Champions League playoff round second leg game against Helsingborg. We are of course 2-0 up from the first leg away from home. Great position to be in. It's still 90 minutes between us and the promised land of the group stages. Celtic Park's all dressed up today. It's in the Champions League logos and advertising, which is great to see because it's been far too long. There's a countdown on the screen which is entertaining. Still under an hour to go now and getting there. Team news is also in, and the team that will be playing Helsingborg is Fraser Forster in goal, a back four of Adam Matthews, Kelvin Wilson, Charlie Mulgrew and Emilio Izagiri, a midfield four apparently of Georges Samaras, Scott Brown, Victor Wanyama and James Forrest, and a front two of Chris Commons and Gary Hooper. Now that sounds more like 4-5-1, changing into 4-3-3 to me, but we'll see how it lines up. That's just the way Celtic tweeted it. On the bench tonight we have Lucas Zaluska, Michael Lustig, Paddy McCourt, Thomas Rogner, Tony Watt, Philip Tvardjik. Oh, is it Tvardjik? I haven't quite got a hang of his name yet. I was listening to Beyond the Waves and I really should know better with that name, let's face it. It's not as if I've got exactly a normal Scottish name. I'm fairly sure it's Tvardjik, so I might try and call him up for now on. Anyway, another sub on the bench is Darryl Murphy, of course, so that's pretty much all our available strikers involved in this game somewhere along the line. And maybe just wait for kick-off. I don't know about you, but I'm getting kind of nervous. This is a big night for us and I'm dying to get back into the Champions League group stages again. I just think if we can seed early, Helsingborg maybe make us a wee bit nervous and that might transmit down on the pitch. If we score early, this place could be rocking. Yes, Henry Larsson tribute video up on the screen. 25 minutes to go, playing the tune they played in his final appearance in a Celtic jersey. The game against Sevilla. Mind you, read my book, you'll know that. Amazing the memories you have. We're doing all the wee announcements now, and the boy doing the Swedish announcements is actually the boy responsible for the Henrik Larsson statue over there in Helsingborg. So, fair play to him. It's a crack statue. Wasn't there when I was last there, but who knows, maybe one day I'll go over to see it. Well, this is very disappointing. There appears to be fighting all over the place in the Helsingborg end. Police and stewards are flooding over there at the moment. I mean, the majority of them are fine, it's just a few numpties at the back want to start a fight. Well, why bother? Why come on this way to try and start a fight? Think the cells for you lot, I hope he's missed a flight home. Right, driver Susan Boyle. Celtic fan done good. Very good actually. Quite enjoyed that. Right, the Green Brigade are unveiling their rather elaborate banner. It is the Glasgow skyline with the squinty bridge and the crane and obviously Celtic Park itself and a big wheelbarrow here. Oh no, no, you guys. One's Glasgow, one's Helsinki, one's Helsingborg. I can't see what the big wheel is, but the Green Brigade bus is travelling his way from Glasgow all the way across. I wish I could see what the big wheel was. There's a banner following the Green Brigade and all. Unveiling itself slowly. It only says we're. And to the left of me is the Justice for 96 banner. Celtic Liverpool. One day we'll get justice. Bus is continuing, now passing Helsinki. And we've got so far, we're on the it's animated banners now. This is the showboat. For about 5 minutes to go for kick-off. And the bus has reached Helsinki. No, sorry, Helsingborg. Past Helsinki. The banner now reads, we're on the one. And I'm assuming that means the teams are getting ready to come out. Oh of course, it's the Champions League, so we need to play a wee bit earlier than usual. The van are now ready, we're on the one road. As the bus has made it to whatever has the big wheel on it. I'm not really well in a position to see that, to be honest. I think we've come down in the Helsingborg end as well, which is good to see though. Back to chanting. I'm assuming they've got rid of the troublemakers. Move it to the boys out there to support the team. The bus has reached its destination. And I think we'll be handing over the team just shortly to see if they can take us to their destination. The promised land of the Champions League group stages. Oh, there's some of the other banners. There's a youth banner, Polish boys, Joseph Rafferty Celtic Supporters Club, the Neil Lennon Celtic to the core banner, Oban Emerald. I think it's the Grangemouth one, I can't read the writing. King of King CSC for Greenup, the Catholic Shamrock CSC's up there, the Kano Foundation banner. And the teams are on the tunnel and on the big screen at the moment. Here they come now. And the referee, the two teams emerge. And despite reports on the M8 of there being pretty bad traffic and there's accident closing and all sorts, Celtic Park's looking near enough full now. Hopefully the teams that are stuck in have made it. And now it's your return of something very welcome. Now that is an anthem! Now when you're in the Europa League pish. Let's hope it's not the last time we hear it here this season. Right, and the teams have run away to get for the last preparations done, now we're getting called back to do folies. Here we go with the bloody formalities. Shocking atmosphere out here when we get the folies done. Right, let's try again. Folies are done. We do the coin toss now. Their keeper's the captain, isn't he? Not very brilliant. Handshakes, banners and stuff exchanged. And then put off to the side very quickly. Helsingborg are there in a huddle. And Brennan's running over to their huddle. was a long huddle. Right then. 90 minutes to the Champions League, hopefully. Let's get cracking. A bit of possession for Celtic in their half, deep in their half, couple of throw-ins. Keep this out there, fed it out to Bruni. Bruni takes a shot, hang it, hit it with the outside of his boot to try and curve it, but it went over the bar. Early injury worry for Helsingborg. Simple pass, the guy just pulled up and couldn't get it. It's out for a throw-in for Celtic, but he's went down and immediately called to the bench to get the treatment. Very possible he's finished for the day. And we're going to check him out first. We've taken the throw and given him it straight back. So you see, fair play for Celtic. Nah, the Helsingborg boy's alright, he's back on after a bit of treatment, so see how that goes. Right, 15 minutes gone, and the early start we had, it was good. It's kind of faded away a bit. Helsingborg are starting to dictate how this game goes. Kind of similar to the way the first leg went in the first half. Celtic just needing to get a wee grip of the game here. And the first shot for Celtic finally comes as Sammy makes a good run down the wing. Beat at least one, maybe two men. I took a shot, but straight at the keeper, he just fell on it really. But that's better. 20 minutes gone. That clock's going to take really slowly, right, isn't it? They're starting to pick a few wee holes. They do not like Forrest running at them, just like the first leg. Sammy just did a wee run at them as well. Didn't like that either. They played a cross in that looked more like a shot, trying to chip the keeper. Keeper wasn't sure, so he tipped it over for a corner at Celtic now. Commons takes short to Forrest. Forrest beats his man. Blows it across the face of goal, tries to bounce it off somebody. Bruni follows up. Samaras is there. Top by that ball, goal! The offside flag does not go! They were all looking for it, even out! No flag for the linesman, not a single flag. What's the matter? We've got half of one there. I thought it was offside. Let's see what the replay shows. Man on the line. Man still on the line. Still on the line. The man is on the line. There is no way he's out. I don't think he's off. Can he tell? And the second would be the Samaras ball in. But half hour gone. Hooper makes this a hell of a lot easier than us tonight. At the start of the night, Helsingborg needed at least two before the 90 was up. They now need 3 in an hour. And the Helsingborg fans that were getting his pelters about 10 minutes ago are now getting a suitable response. But that's it, you don't wait an offside flag, you just put a ball in it and worry about it later. On ball up to Samaras. Samaras is onside. He's going to sell. Tries to get it back, wins a corner kick. There's comments from the other side this time. He's like to speak to a couple of players. Samaras and Bedoya actually. Tell, stop shoving. Right, whistle goes. Cummins takes it. It's deep, it's too deep, but it gets cleared. Bruni follows it up. Forrest gets it, tries to knock it away, but the defender gets back just in time. Another one lashes it clear. But Celtic will have possession in the right half. Well, corner of Celtic is a long ball in the channels. That's Hooper chasing when the defender gets back just in time. Hooper did well though. Made him play it. This is another corner of Celtic, which Chris Collins will take. The corner came in at Wanyama, who didn't quite get his head on it properly. Helsingborg were able to launch it clear. It's what nation we want to join them, isn't it? Oh, what a goal that nearly was. Some wonderful football, got us into position and Forrest eventually got a shot, just blocked. Get it across just in time. That was unlucky, that was beautiful football for Celtic. Oh, Sammy just threw one defender into another. Putting it in the right hand side now. Cuts back a bit. Tries to play it across goal, but the defender blocks that. I don't think it was really a pass on either. Both Commons and Hooper had went too close. He was looking for a cut back. Basically where Hooper was when Tony Watt, cut it back to him in Inverness and then moaned him. So Hooper was too far forward this time. Adam Matthews is first to be booked after misjudging the flight of ball and tugging his attacker back, so they've got a free kick in the corner of the box. Take it low and we put it clear again. Not very clear at my back, the guy took it. Victor charges into it, get up. And Samaras will bring it forward now. He takes it midway into their half against a throw in. As we enter the injury time that was added on. Recognition for a guy who's worked his arse off in the first half of the night. Oh, throw at Celtic now. As he takes it high to Samaras, he uses his muscles to seal the game, but it's half time. Great position to be in at the start of the game, better position to be in at half time. Helsingborg need 3 in the second half. Right, half time draw was done by Susan Boyle and Elaine C. Smith. If I remember rightly, Elaine's actually playing Susan Boyle and a player these days, so it's kind of the same thing twice in theory. Anyway, Helsingborg are back out. Just waiting to Celtic.
Don't hide the start, keep it up.
Celtic are back out, Helsingborg to kick off. 45 minutes from the Champions League group stages. And we're underway. Oh, that was dangerous. It was a free kick for Helsingborg. We lined up a 2-man wall and then Brun next to him. I don't know what that was about, because all that did was block Fraser Forster's view and they came through the gap between the wall and Brun. Forster fortunately was able to get across and punch it clear for a corner, which he didn't do much with. But that's a wee warning sign there. 6 minutes into the second half. Another warning sign for Celtic. Corner came in. It looked like it wasn't very well headed clear at all. It may have just been a kind of combination of headers that dropped for their number 18. But the angle wasn't good for them and they hit the side net. But just a few wee warnings. Helsingborg looking to just probe away. Maybe cause a wee bit of nervousness in the stadium, but nothing so far. Just need to settle Celtic down a bit. Back to the way we finished the first half, ideally. Right, we've had the hour mark. Helsingborg are ready in their first sub of the game. So, half an hour to go. They still need 3 goals. I'd imagine this is them starting to go for it though. Yep, they're making it now. It's the number 18 that looks like he's gone off actually. Does it? He's the one jogging to the touchline. No. Oh, I don't know what they've just held up. Sure, it's the 28's getting ready to come on. So, right, 11:25.
Substitution for Helsingborg.
That's Sorum, I think. He's going off.
Sorum,
Aye.
player forward, is David Hacker.
Don't know him. I think he's the boy that ran through 1-on-1 when Adam Matthews slipped. So, he looked like he could be dangerous if he didn't slow down. And the number 25, his first action is to belter Emilio Izaguirre and get booked for it. Ridiculous challenge. I know there's some concern over Izaguirre. He's about to get treatment. Is that what he was sent on for, to belter Izaguirre? Tell you what, if he's targeted Izaguirre, that's shocking. Because the bloody stretcher's getting ready to come on. No, he's getting to his feet. I don't know how well he is, but he's not needing the stretcher at least. I'll give the guy the benefit of the doubt. I mean, it was one of the boys who went chasing after us again to go there first, but you could interpret that as you just get sent on to blotter Izaguirre. He's running up down the touchline, struggling slightly, but looks like he'll probably be alright. Anyway, free kick to Celtic. It's no happy, but I think he'll come back on. Good. Wee elbow for one of their players now on Chris Commons after he basically skinned him. Hasn't he booked him though, which is a bit it's a disgrace to be honest. It must be a booking surely. No, it's just a free kick to Celtic. Right, we seem to have, I think it's Tony Watt ready to come on, and I'm guessing we're going to be taking Forrest off because Forrest looks knackered. There's a ball up the line there that he just never chased. He's kind of hanging back most of the time now, making sure that he doesn't lose any men or anything, but I think it will be Forrest that's going off just shortly. We need to win the bugging to play first though. And it is indeed Tony Watt coming on, but he's coming on for Samaras! That's not what I expected. Samaras is playing really well tonight. What hard work, but maybe a good time to get fresh legs on. 25 minutes of Tony Watt. No, I'm assuming it's going to be 25 when you go to extra time. Yeah, injury time, sorry. After the 2 goals out of Inverness. Not a bad sub to let bring on. Celtic appear to be prepping Michael Lustig to come on now as well. As we're into the 74th minute of the game. Right, so there's a goal kick to Helsinki after a bad long ball for Kelvin Wilson. Is he coming on yet? No, he's not. Thought he might have come on there, but no. I don't know who he'll come on for though. Izaguirre maybe. How struggling is he? I see when I say kids don't really show much respect to anybody when they're playing and they're just out under 19s and stuff. Tony Watt just proved that. It looks as if he just played keepy uppy on the touchline to beat a guy, then put a cracking cross in. Unfortunately, Hooper didn't really know where the cross was going, but hey ho. Helsingborg just made their second sub and Lustig seems to have sat down again, so I don't know what's happening now. And Watt just won a free kick as well now, because the defender didn't know what to do with him. And it appears that Michael Lustig will be coming on. And it's for Adam Matthews actually. I'm not doing very well at guessing these tonight, am I? Matthews is putting a pretty hard shift tonight, so fresh legs down that wing just to make sure. At this point in proceedings, I want to win the game, never mind the tie. So, all about the coefficient points, remember. A few tired challenges coming in for Helsingborg now. We're starting to win niggly wee free kicks. The referee's not booking anybody, but it's just tired legs, I think, after them. Bit of treatment for a guy at the edge of the box now for one of them. Don't know what that's about, maybe a bit of cramp or something. There's now 12 minutes remaining plus injury time. Oh, James Forrest hit the post and he came back out. It dropped for Hooper, but Hooper was offside. And we're not talking about the fact Hooper then hit the post with it anyway. But that was inches for killing this Stone dead. As Helsingborg made their third and final sub. Can't be long left now. That is unbelievable! They've got a penalty for nothing.
That's fucking shocking.
The guy just dived in the box, he was shut off. Nothing, no contact in the player whatsoever. Dived, he gave the penalty. And one of them appeared to boot someone else, and he's getting booked for it. That's an absolute disgrace. Hang on, he's not given a penalty, he's given a free kick outside the box. He pointed to the spot. Oh well, it must have been a really bad diving. So it's a free kick outside the box. Still shouldn't be a free kick, still dived. Torn on their scarves like it is a penalty, mind you. Blazed over the bar. Justice was done there, I think. Wee bit afters between their number 8 and Charlie Mulgrew now. Interesting news coming through the Kiev that Mönchengladbach are 2-1 up. If I remember rightly, Mönchengladbach and Cluj need to go through tonight for us to be pot 3. I think Mönchengladbach need another goal to go to extra time in that game though, and they're in Kiev, so that's going to be difficult. Rest blowing his whistle for something now because Mulgrew and number 8 are still going at it.
All Helsingborg supporters.
Just dealt off.
This is a police message to all Helsingborg supporters. In the interest of crowd safety,
4 minutes remaining. Foster will retake the goal kick.
After the game, please follow the direction of the police.
We're also keeping the ball down at their corner. Oh no, Forrest the skinner man. Plays it in the Hooper, cuts it across the goal. Commons plays it off to Bryn! Oh, the keeper gets there! The keeper gets a second save on it! How did the keeper keep that out? Tremendous move and a tremendous save. All credit to the keeper for that one. I think Bruni tried to curl it in the corner and didn't quite get it far enough away with the keeper there. Unlucky though. Good save. Corner was taken short, 1-2, header, goal! Victor Wanyama! A couple of minutes to go! Celtic make it 2-0, 1-1 in the game, 1-1 in the tie, we're going to the Champions League group stages! team easy run with Helsingborg here. Oh, great tackle by Wanyama. Corner kick. Paddy McCourt is subbed and ready to come on. We're into the final minute of regular time. He's been fouled there as a corner came in. He still fell in a bad post, and maybe Bedoya again blazed into the stand. Not good enough for a team in the 3rd division. And Paddy's coming on for Gary Hooper. To go! It's back at the airkeeper at the moment. They play it wide right. It's a long ball up front to Bedoya. He headers it down to the guy running in. Couple of quick passes there at the edge of their box now, and they have to go back. And a poor ball out wide left. There's a throw to Celtic. They've got the ball back again, and they've given it away, and it's a throw again. Forrest has played it through. What's running into the box? He cuts it back. Lustig plays it. Oh, Commons is offside. We tried to walk it in. Helsingborg coming forward pretty quick now. Wanyama tackle again. It's over a throw. None shall pass. Watch what it might now. Commons plays in Bryn. Bryn is through. He plays it wide to Forrest. Oh, we've held ourselves up. Forrest strikes. Goal! I looked like it touched over the bar, but no, it's a goal kick. Ending this game what we ended the first. Really should be scoring more than we're getting. Not that it really matters. And there is a full-time whistle! Celtic go in the Champions League group stages draw on Friday. Helsingborg, well, they're off to the Europa League. atmosphere again. Just let us sing already! Orchestrated singing, I hate it! So there we go. We're at the Champions League group stages. I know I've said that a few times, but it's nice to say. Back here on Saturday to play Hibs. After we've put our feet up and enjoyed the Champions League draw on Friday. I think I'll end in that, eh? Hell. Good afternoon from Celtic Park. It's 2:25 on September the 1st. Transfer window closed last night, but we did sign a few new guys. At the moment, Effie Ambrose with his number 4 is getting photos taken. Miku and his number 7 is also there, matching the number he had at Getafe. And the two teams are warming up. That's Celtic and Hibernian. Celtic will line up today with Fraser Forster in goal, a back four of Adam Matthews, Michael Lustig, today's captain Kelvin Wilson and Emilio Zagiri, a midfield four of James Forrest, Paddy McCourt, Victor Wanyama and Philip Twardzic. And up front we have Gary Hooper and Tony Watt. The bench doesn't have much experience on it, with Lucas Saluska and Chris Commons being the two senior players there. The other 5 substitutions we have today include Marcus Fraser, Joe Chalmers, Callum McGregor, Jackson Irvin and Paul Slane. So I'm sure the youngsters will do well, as they have done the last couple of games. Certainly the first team looks rather similar to what we had at Inverness. There's a wee song on at the moment called Celtic Family, which I've not heard before, but who knows, it's new. One wee announcement, the Join Me Oscars Green Bucket Army guys are out handing out leaflets today. They're looking for about 100 volunteers to assist with them on Saturday 22nd of September between 12:30 and 3 o'clock. Wee Oscar from Belfast is 3 and is fighting neuroblastoma and an aggressive cancer which affects young children. He needs to raise sufficient funds to allow him to receive the treatment required to save his life. We're planning a bucket collection at Celtic Park to raise some funds and are looking to recruit 100 volunteers to assist us. To register as a volunteer, please email us at weoscar4life@gmail.com or contact us on Twitter at weoscar4life. So, if you've got time that day, go help with it. That'd be really appreciated. There's also going to be other fundraising. I've certainly seen something on the bike screen about raising money for wee Oscar. That's a worthwhile cause, surely. Couple of things I know today. The big T's back out at the entrance to the tunnel. The tenants getting their branding all over this place again. Obviously they've got it at either end as well. Night badges have been uncovered, not that they were that well covered to start with. And hopefully we'll get to see a more complete Hail Hail Media banner today. It was on display Wednesday night alongside the Green Brigade stuff, but all we had then was always will be, always have been, always will be, sorry. So I'll be interested to see what that looks like if I have finished it since the last few days, because I seem to get missed out these staff meetings. Nobody ever tells me what things look like. I think I just feel like maybe a surprise for everybody, including ourselves. I'm looking forward to seeing them. We're getting the 3 songs picked by a fan. One of the boys for Carl Luke is playing the Neil Lennon song that I always play it with. I'm wondering if I should start trying to get the Pogues to play Beyond the Waves team. Thousands are sailing over the tannoy, that'd be amazing. Right, here's our 2 new signings getting introduced to the much bigger crowd now for earlier on in the boys. We've just got with Miku, who appears to have brought away with him. I think his real name's Nicholas Fedor. Miku's something of a nickname that he goes with, and that's what he's got in his back, so that's what I'll be going with.
And he's going to present the Celtic Club shirts to Hibernian first of all. Give them a nice big hand.
I know we're going through some ceremony of presenting them with jerseys, even though they're wearing them. Have another one. Weird. So you had one and wear another. How's that one?
Miku will grab a quick word with Effie Ambrose. Effie,
congratulations.
Welcome to Celtic Park. How does it feel? Do you know a lot about Celtic and the history?
Yeah, quite. I know a little bit of Celtic because I was a little bit when I was there watching the game of Celtic when they like last time. If I met those players here in Celtic, so it's been so great coming here to feel those kind of players. It's not easy to be a Celtic player. So I thank the manager, the chairman, the fans, and everybody that made it possible for me to be here today. It's so great.
Thank you very much. Every Ambrose, everyone.
I don't remember the Nigeria CSC. No, to be good.
I'm so happy. It's amazing. The stadium, the fans, the support. I'm so happy with the fans.
Fantastic. I see you winning the number 7. You know that you're attached to the number 7 shirt?
Yeah, I know that. This is my number. I know from Amsterdam, legend here. I want to do the same, with more goals, and stay here.
Thank you very much.
Nice to hear it. Number 7's his number. So he should be thinking none of this pressure nonsense. I know the number 7 has a historical significance at Celtic, but still, it has a significance to him as well. So, good point of him. Right, 2 teams are in there. We just try singing You Never Walk Alone and cut it short so the teams can come out to the Celtic song. 8 with our arms. Hibs fans have a banner that says first to wear the green. But in fact he's died and started again. After us, of course. If you know your history. Okay, coin toss and stuff's all done. Hibs in yellow, Kevin Wilson runs across to lead us in a huddle. Shooting it on the way. Celtic to kick off. Let's get cracking. 1-0 Celtic. We are just coming up 10 minutes. It's been a very cagey start. We were just starting to find a rhythm there. Got a couple more corners. Second corner came in from Tragic. And looked like a body or two fell over the box, but nothing given, no fouls or anything, didn't look like any fouls. And it was straight onto the foot of Michael Lustig, who fired it into the bottom corner. So, nice time to score, just getting the top of the game. Making their chances, Ken. Tell you what, that Tragic puts in a crime ball. Just had a free kick at the edge of the box after Hooper was felled. Another brilliant ball in. Thought Victor Wanyama might be getting to the end there, but combination of the goalkeeper and defender managed to claw away for a corner. A short one for Tragic this time. Takes it in the court. Got plays it back, Tragic. Puts a deep ball in this time. It's behind the goal. After me praising him to commentator's curse. Lovely little football and Hooper, I think it was Hooper. fired a shot and it came off the bar and stayed out. We've eventually got a corner out here. Oh, a bit of running for Forrest, especially in that move. And a good ball across. Very unlucky not to be 2-0. Project will take another corner. Into the mix. Comes off the top of Victor Wanyama's head and skiffs out the other side of the box. And Hibs get it clear. It's a long ball. It's a great ball. Up to Lee Griffiths. But Fraser Forster got there first. That was almost a complete break against another player. Yes. Terrific save there for Victor Wanyama shot after Hooper had set him up well. Still going. Paddy's out to run. Plays it into what Chrysler, go for a clever one. Looked like he was trying to curl it into the top corner for a tight angle. Just a play that across the face of the goal. But, he's young, he'll help. And that was a great save for the Wanyama effort. Crossbar, and now the keeper keeping Hibs in this game so far. Nearly got start again. Nearly got one in there, but not quite. James Forrest with a long range effort, just by the post. Hibs are a wee bit living in a luck, but a wee second goal would be nice. And a wee warning sign for us. Hibs just had a free kick, come in, get headed about a bit, and eventually felt away Griffiths who went for a spectacular overhead kick, which went over the bar, but just a wee warning, we're only 1-0 up. Doesn't take too much to get Hibs back into this. And it was nearly 2-0, maybe it should have been. Tony Walker played in behind, he was onside. Maybe took a heavy touch, took him too close to the keeper, and he did try to dink it over him and put it wide, but as long as he keeps his head up, we'll be fine. Oh, Hibs are really starting to look lucky today. Cracking ball in for the right hand side, Hooper header, half the post and get back out. That's twice we've hit the woodwork now, and twice it's been Gary Hooper. Must be just about half time, in fact there is a half time whistle. I mean, we're a better team, but there's certain moments we're not really shutting them down as quickly as we should be, standing off them a bit. Usual kind of wee criticisms back on. They've not really troubled Forster yet, so. But at 1-0, there's always that wee chance. And we have hit the woodwork twice. So maybe Hibs have got a wee bit of luck today. Hopefully we'll get the lead stretched in the second half and make sure that there isn't any silly mistakes that let them back into this. But so far so good. Right, we've got a bunch of the Pools ladies out because they're unveiling the new Tick Pick game that they've got with the Celtic Pools. So which celebrity did we get to the half-time draw to walk out with a bunch of girls? Frank McAvenny. So Frank's doing the half-time draw.
Welcome along, Frank, and I hope you're lucky this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Boys,
So he pulls out one number, that's important.
£2,000. Frank's going to draw the winning ticket this afternoon. Okay, the winning ticket this afternoon is E Echo 2372, E Echo 2372. And the next one out, K Kilo 2945, K Kilo 2945.
It's good to see Frank back here again. That's the second time I see it, is it not? Cheer for that, the banner with the 1254, 125.
And J John 1590, J John.
Anyway, she's pretty happy with it.
Winning card on the screen at the moment. It's E Echo.
Did of course play in that game with the Celtic Legends, Man United Legends, about this time last year.
£15,000 from Frank McAvenny. Just want to mention, Tick Pick is a
So, not really a stranger at Celtic Park these days. Good to see. Good player on his day with us. Certainly helped so much in that centenary season.
10 football matches to win.
Okay, the two teams are ready to go again. There's not always any changes, and as I say that, I know it's Celtic are bringing somebody on. As missing from midfield is Victor Wanyama.
Substitution for Celtic, the player off is 67, Victor Wanyama.
That's an odd one.
36.
He's been running that midfield, but Jackson Irvin's going to go on for the second half. That's weakened their midfield a bit. We now have Paddy McCourt and 3 boys under 20. I think James Forrest is still under 20. The other 2 are definitely under 20, Targic and Jackson Irvin. There you go, if you hold very quickly. Habs have started stronger this half. Just whipped a free kick in and it was causing absolute mayhem. Habs fans roared like something actually happened, but it wasn't any real shot. It just kind of bounced around the 6-yard box before it was eventually cleared by Celtic for a corner. But Habs have started strong, pushing on, and they know with Wanyama out in the midfield, we don't exactly have the same strength with the first half. Griffiths whips it in at the back post, and the guy at the back post knocked it wide, but it was a free kick anyway for one of the Hibs players climbing on one of our defenders. So, but that's let's see how Celtic can go on now. Better for Celtic this time. Martin it down the right hand side with Forrest and Hooper. Eventually Forrest put the ball in and it was cleared for a corner. So Targic will take us. Probably suits his left foot better this side, so see how he gets on. Nah, it's too low. And it's easily cleared. But only as far as McCourt plays it back out to Forrest. Forrest tries to beat his man, looks like he got fouled, the ref doesn't blow. Goes back to McCourt, back out to Targic now. He whips a decent ball in, and don't know what happened though. Watt seemed to get the header and just never get enough on it. And Targic just get whacked up in the air, but we'll play on because Celtic's on the ball. We're wide left now with McCourt. He's on his own at the moment. He's managed to find Targic. Decent man plays it back. No, sorry, that was Watt. It's Targic now. Then he gets some decent haircuts. Wide with Forrest to Matthews. Matthews whips the ball deep, too deep. As again, he tries to keep it in. But only manages to give them a goal kick. Just to let them have a throw, really. Heavy first touch. Hibs have levelled an absolute calamity at the back there. Lustig left it for Forster, who never got there. They took each other out and left the Hibs player and out the ball in an empty net. So now we have a big task to get the lead back in this game now, because we've looked kind of shaky since this half started. 8 minutes into it, the game's level. And another mistake for Lustig. Literally Griffiths have a run at him and take a shot for out wide, went wide, but Lustig's confidence just seems to have gone in the last 5 minutes.
Come on, Silly!
And another chance goes up begging. Brilliant work by James Forrest. Eventually got the ball in McCourt. McCourt tried to go his cell, got in possession, well played, and put it with it outside his right boot wide. That is not McCourt's day today. I think that's the best way to describe it. I think some people in here are needing to learn a wee bit of patience. This is a very young team out there at the moment, and the atmosphere's changed to being very edgy. I think they're doing alright, to be honest. Forrest just get tugged back here and started moaning at the ref about it. The ref never gave it because it's Ian Brines. It's a few of these no good to do. But Forrest really needs to start learning to play the whistle. But the young team's doing alright. It's not quite pulling everything off that they want to pull off, but it's too edgy. And that's going to start rubbing off in the team shortly. Celtic! A low free kick from Perfect! Was straight on and the keeper parried it out, and it was eventually bundled over the line by I think Tony Watt, but I'm not sure. It may actually be an own goal. No, it's Lustig again. Lustig was in there poaching. But I think we're going to need to get that one to Hibs own goal, because it looked to me as if the two Hibs players managed to collide into each other and put a ball in it. Lustig's effort didn't quite make it over the line. They tried to clear it at the same time. Oops. I'll take it up midway through the second half, back to lead. And a jammy battle lock for Hibs again, gets him another goal. This time with Adam Matthews, got the ball off a guy, it broke back to him and he was able to put it into the net. First I got a hand tape but couldn't keep it out. So 2 each now. And we appear to have Chris Commons ready. Well, enough of Paddy McCourt, Chris Commons is coming on. And there is 16 minutes remaining. That's taking an absolute age to get Hibs back onto the park, by the way. Not one of them get booked for it. Entire team were over damn near in the fans celebrating. Another chance goes wide. A low corner for Chris Commons, eventually broke to. I'm not entirely sure who it was, I think it was Forrest. And it got whipped wide of the post. Well, 10 minutes to go, both teams still pushing to look for a winner here. Entertaining game, at least if you're a neutral. Not so much if you're one of the two teams. I'm sure Hibs are a wee bit happier than we are at the moment, mind you. Just with the way the fans are singing, but that's to be expected. They're the visitors, they're the ones that have come from behind twice. Their keeper's a nightmare. Another cracking ball in for Chris Commons. It got parried out by the keeper, it fell to somebody. Again, I'm not sure what one it was, and he blazed it over a bar. But every time it's been near that keeper of theirs, he's parried it out. Need to keep doing that, long range efforts and follow them in. Oh, a good turn on net, shot from Chris Commons there to the deflection, which put it wide. 4 minutes to go, and we've got another corner. Commons takes it short. Forrest, on the edge of the box. Tries to cut in, taking the shot, but doesn't quite make it. And we did not follow up the shot, but we've managed to get it back. Commons now, up foot in. Hibs get it clear again. Back sliding, Melt. Dangerous position, there's a back sliding. It's not what you want. Hibs are going to make a sub, possibly 2 subs. That'll kill a bit of time. 3 minutes added on, and we're into it now already. Well, we'll get in, and this remains to be seen. He just had another couple of chances for Watt there, and eventually, well, he's trying to cut it back for Hooper. Last effort, he just tried to lash it on himself. With the angle, he was that for the wrong option, but he's young. As are many of these players, so I think it's some of the more senior members of our squad that have been letting us down today. The youngsters have done alright. 2 each draw, but Hibs just cheering like they'd won. Weirdos. That's half the problem in Scotland. Nobody actually has any ambition. So coming to Celtic Park and a draw on a day that they lived on their luck a bit, and Celtic weren't exactly at full strength and made some errors, they're happy with it. Mental. Anyway, as far as Celtic are concerned, 2 points dropped, I think. But there was an element of luck for Hibs. We did hit the woodwork a couple of times in the first half. But the lack of Wanyama in the midfield in the second half seemed to show, because Hibs certainly seemed a bit more on top of us in the second half. The young lads did alright. If anything, it was made errors for the older guys. There was a problem. Lustig and Forrest. Oh, Lustig and Foster, sorry. I don't know what I was about in the first goal. A lucky break off Adam Matthews for the second goal. Izzy Gary was making several mistakes. Paddy McCourt wasn't much use. Certainly wasn't one of his better games at all. But one way to go in the league. Still unbeaten. 2 each draw against a team that's sitting level ways and points isn't that bad. Hibs are looking a lot better than they did last season. Certainly fighting well. Fennell must have drummed that into them well. Sometimes you learn more for games like this than you do for the Gobbin Inverness 4-2, isn't it? So young lads have got quite a few of them out there, get 90 minutes under their belt. 45 minutes for Irvin. It's not bad. Can't really complain about that. Might still be top by the end of the day. Everything else is not an each at half time, so who knows. Anyway, I'll sign off then. Well. From Seville to Sevilla charts season 2003-04, the Celtic went on a quest to regain the Scottish Premier League title that had been lost in the cruelest of circumstances. From the pre-season games in Sweden, England and the United States of America to a Champions League campaign which would see Celtic come within minutes of reaching the knockout stages before ultimately dropping into UEFA Cup, where they would record arguably one of their greatest European results in a generation. Through a record-breaking league run, a domestic double and a series of victories over their Glasgow rivals, read how Celtic put themselves back on top before bidding a final farewell to their talismanic striker from Sweden, Henrik Larsson. Through every match of the 2003-04 season, as well as the comings and goings between matches, relive the many highs of a terrific period of Celtic's history through the eyes of the people who were there, players, managers and supporters alike. All profits from the sale of the book go to Cancer Research UK, so to purchase your copy, go to www.hailhailmedia.com/the-Lost Boys-store. There you'll find links to both paperback and ebook versions, alongside plenty of other Lost Boys produced books, music and clothing. So there you are, that's us for another week. In fact, that's us for a few weeks now, as I'm off on a long overdue holiday. But don't worry, my matchday blogs for Lost Boys will continue, while Hail Hail Media has plenty of other podcasts to check out in the meantime. You can listen live to Beyond the Waves, Homeboys and Mets Boys, or download all three of those after recording, along with the other podcasts, including Lost Boys, TikTok, The Temporary Stand, The Rebel Podcast, Paradise Preview, The Green Room and 90 Minute Cynic. If you're not getting all of those, make sure your download settings are set to pick up all of the new podcasts and not just the latest, as sometimes the podcasts come out in quick succession. Oh, and if you're interested in Scottish football in general, there's always a Scottish Football Forums podcast where I'm a regular guest, at least I will be when I'm back from my holiday. You can get that at scottishfootballforums.co.uk or search for it on iTunes. I'll be back for the home game against Hearts on October 7th, so I'll just wish the boys good luck for their next few games in the SPL against St Johnstone, Dundee and Motherwell, the League Cup against Wraith Rovers, and of course the Champions League against Benfica and Spartak Moscow. But until then, this has been the Paradise Report. Talk to you all again soon.
I can hear the Celtics sing, their hearts are filled with joy, 'cause Neil Lennon has brought a pride and thunder to the boys. Yes, we won the league again, tonight we'll paint the town. We'll play the Pogues and God bless Shane McGowan. From New York to County Cork to Glasgow on the Clyde, even Whitehall's London town is draped in green and white. All the way from Galway Bay to Boston's Grand Parade, and Neil Lennon, you know we'll keep the faith. So raise that lead flag high, we'll drink to Neil Lennon tonight. He brought back the thunder, he brought the pride. We'll sing and dance and celebrate, and we'll do it the Celtic way. Johnny's down in Collie Bar and Tony's in the crowd. You can hear them singing all the way from Dublin town. No, you'll never walk alone, and we just can't get enough. In this grand old team, you know we'll always love. So raise that league flag high, we'll drink to Neil Lennon tonight. He brought back the thunder, he brought the pride. We'll sing and dance and celebrate, and we'll do it the Celtic way. There have been some days I know when things don't go our way. There have been some times when it all seems so far away. But I look down onto the crowd and I know it's gonna change. And we're gonna keep the faith and we'll do